Hey there, and welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah, and I am so glad you're here. Today we are going to do a 2-month update on my diagnosis of Telogen effluvium. I'm going to show you what's helped me, what has not helped me, and just some things that you could do in your life if you have this disorder. Now for me, I was diagnosed with Telogen effluvium 2 months ago, and it was a result of me being hospitalized back in September. I had a severe infection that just took me down. I was hospitalized for 11 days, and then after I came home and was recovered, I started losing an obscene amount of hair. I'm talking clumps of hair just coming out and coming out. And when I went and saw my doctor, I was diagnosed with Telogen effluvium, which is something that can happen to your body after a severe trauma. So the first thing I want to talk about is what did not help. So the first thing I want to show you is this hairline. It's called OGX, and if you're watching this, I'm sorry, OGX people, but this shampoo and conditioner, it's supposed to be something that will give you biotin and collagen. It's supposed to make your hair thick and full. For me, when I used this on my hair, it produced scabs all over the crown and the back of my scalp. So right away, I used this and the scabs appeared, and then I said, okay, no more. So I put that away. For me, I don't know what it was about this that didn't work with my hair, but it did not help. Now, what did help me though, and I'm gonna pull this up right now. It's called Purador. It's on Amazon. I'd never heard of it, and this is not sponsored. This is just what helped me. So there's a deep moisturizing conditioner and shampoo. Now the shampoo, it's anti-thinning, and it also has biotin in it, as well as a bunch of all natural essential oils. Also, it doesn't have any parabens, SLS, it's gluten-free, it's completely natural. And I looked this up a lot to make sure that it wasn't just some gimmick, but it really doesn't have any of the unhealthy stuff that we see in so many of our commercial shampoos. It's also aloe vera based instead of water based, which is going to produce more moisture to your hair. You put this on, you use it for, I think it soaks in for like 2 minutes, and then you wash it out. And then the conditioner that goes with it, it's called Deep Moisturizing Biotin Conditioner. Again, it's aloe vera based, which, as you know, adds more moisture to your hair. It's made with all natural everything. And these guys, now here's what I'm going to say. I'm such a believer in these. If you have Telogen effluvium, order these. I'll stop moving and show you what they look like. It's the Purador anti-hair thinning shampoo with the deep moisturizing conditioner. And here's why I love these. If you are diagnosed with Telogen effluvium, your doctor is going to tell you that the shedding process is going to be a minimum of 3 months. Mine was 2 months of shedding. I'm still shedding slightly, but I have had a drastic reduction of shedding in my hair. And I really believe it's a direct result of using the combination of these two shampoo and conditioners. When I was using the OGX brand, I was still shedding massive amounts. Like I said, I had the scabs appearing on my scalp. It was itchy. It was almost like a greasy residue that you feel on a plate from using this. But these ones, once I started using them, I started to see that my shedding in my hair drastically reduced slowly. I'll put some pictures in here for the progression. I do want to tell you about this. There's a very natural smell to these. So if you are overwhelmed by the smells of essential oils or that all natural smell that comes from just different things like that, just be aware. It's very potent would be a good way to word it. I love that smell though. That's just me. So that was the first thing that I did that really helped. And then the second thing was I took this. Let's see if I can show it to you. This is biotin. It's 10,000 mcg. Is that micrograms? I have no idea. 10,000 mcgs of biotin, and I would take one of these every morning, and this has helped as well. Now, for my hair, I have naturally curly hair, as you can see. I had to completely stop wearing my hair curly because every time I wash my hair after it's been curly, I would just lose even more hair. So I straightened my hair, and as a result of that, because I was not made to have straight hair, I had really dry ends. So what I used, and this was really helpful for my dry ends, this is just jojoba oil, Jojoba is how you spell that if you look it up. Jojoba oil, and I would put a drop in my hands. So dropper looks like this. I would take it and I would go like that and rub it together, and then you do what's called the praying hands. and I would just go like that to my ends. Now I'm doing it to my curls, which helps as well, but you don't want to rub it too close to your scalp because it will make it look greasy. But that's what I did to help with the dryness from my straight hair. So those are the things that I did that really helped me. There's also some essential oils I used. Now I don't really have a specific brand to suggest for which oils to use, but I will tell you, you don't want to get something that's, from Better Homes and Gardens or the Dollar Tree. I would encourage you to get a reputable oil. I've got a couple brands here. So I used Young Living's rosemary oil, Revive's organic lavender oil, and then Young Living's cedarwood oil. Now I use these regularly in my household, so I didn't have to go out and buy them or anything. But what I did with them is I would put a drop of each in my hands with my with my jojoba oil, and that's what I would rub onto the ends of my hair. That really seemed to help. And then also what I've been doing is I swapped out all my ponytails for these soft ponytails, because the more you pull, the more is going to come out. Now, if you were to, and I'll do it right now. So I'm going to just pull some hair out and see what comes out. Look, that's all. You can't even see. Can you see that? No. One little hair. Oh, only one little hair. Now, a month ago, I was pulling out so much hair. But all that to say, those are some things that helped me. I'll do a quick overview again. So these guys, the Purador Anti-Thinning Biotin Shampoo mixed with the Purador Deep Moisturizing Conditioner, following the instructions on the bottle. I really believe these are what helped my shedding process finish up quicker. And then also, what I did not like was the OGX, the biotin and collagen. It left my hair feeling just oily and gross, and it also left scabs on my scalp. So I wouldn't suggest using these. And then the biotin, the 10,000 micrograms, 1 pill a day. That was so helpful. And then for the ends of my hair, so that when I'm straightening it, I don't look like a dry mess, is the jojoba oil on my ends, plus lavender, rosemary oil, and cedarwood. So all of those things were really, really helpful to me. Now, I don't know where you're at in your Telogen Effluvium journey. I know that I'm just now, it appears to be, I'm heading into the end of my shedding phase, which means what's next? Regrowth. And I've seen a couple things pop up. I've never been so happy to see a gray hair, really. So a couple small hairs, teeny hairs are popping up right in there. So that's been exciting. I'm wearing my hair curly again. That's huge for me. I have had straight hair for the last 2 months, and if you know me, straight hair does not go with my personality. It is just not the way I was made. But I have my curly hair again. Just this past week, I transitioned back into my curls, but I still have some bald spots. I still have some spots underneath my hair. Much easier to hide now that I can wear my hair curly again. I still have over here just some patches, and I'm just gonna be okay with that because, you know, it's where I'm at right now. So if you're at the beginning of your Telogen Effluvium journey, let me tell you, it is not as devastating as you feel like it is right now. If you're like how I was, you are just crying, you're searching wigs, you're not sure what wig to get. There is an end in sight, and you are gonna be okay, and you are going to get through this. When I was in my massive shedding phase, let me show you what I did. I tried to weigh all of my hair every day, and then it got so overwhelming I thought I was gonna have a mental breakdown, so I stopped weighing my hair every day. I was collecting it all in like little bags, kind of creepy, but anyway. So I have these, you know, handy dandy little cheapo paper plates, and after I comb my hair in the morning, obviously when it's straight, not when it's curly, comb my hair in the morning after the gym, take the hair out of the brush, put it on the plate, take a picture of it, save it into an album on my iPhone, and Telogen Effluvium is what I had it labeled, and then that helped me monitor my growth or my progress of hair. So you'll see in the pictures here, I'm going to try and put them up, but it went from losing a massive amount of hair to barely losing any. And for me, that was about 2 months, 2 months of my shedding process. And they say the shedding process is supposed to be about 3 months. So for me, the resources I showed you today are what did the trick, particularly the Purador combination shampoo conditioner, as well as the biotin and water. drinking so much water. I don't have my water bottle in here right with me right now, which is weird because I always have it, but drinking so much water will help you. In your mindset, one of the reasons we get telogen effluvium is because of a trauma to the body or to the mind. So you have to figure out ways to reduce the cortisol level, the stress level in your body. For me, that is spending time with my Heavenly Father. That is spending time in the Word of God, spending time worshiping at my piano or on my guitar or with my trumpet. But for you, you've got to figure out what you can do to de-stress. Otherwise, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. A really good support system is also important. So find a friend that you can talk to about this. Message me. I'd be glad to help you. But anyway, I was really excited to do this update today because I just remember, just over 2 months ago, feeling like here I am, I'm only 40. I'm going to go completely bald. My little girl, she's going to see her mom without hair and all these different things. And you know what? This too shall pass. I remember saying that in my first video, and here we are 2 months later, and this too is appearing to pass, and I'm excited about that. So anyway, I hope this was an encouragement to you. Feel free to drop me a comment in the comment section. I check them when I'm on the treadmill in the morning or for the first half hour after my daughter goes to bed at night. But thank you for watching, and if you're interested in more faith-based content, subscribe to my page. I post weekly. Have a great week.